What's up, guys? I'm the moviegoer. Today I'm going to be ranking for you all 6 Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. Um, that's essentially the intro. I'm just going to be ranking these. And before you guys start ragging on me, yes, I know this is only the 5 movie collection. Yes, it's only the 5 movie collection. It's just that the 6th one kind of sucked, and I haven't been super motivated to pick it up. I will eventually, but yeah, let's get into it. So in last place, I'm gonna have to go with the Lost World Jurassic Park. I know a lot of people have this higher up on their list. I physically can't put it higher up because it's just boring. Like there's nothing fun about it. Like it has everything you want. It's got a great director. It's got a great cast. It's a sequel to a great movie. But there's no story. Like the what story they have is just boring, and I just couldn't get into it. I just didn't like it. In 5th place, I'm gonna go with Jurassic World Dominion. I was really excited for this movie. Going into it, I was like, the trailers make it look like dinosaurs are like living among us. No joking. I know all the Among Us jokes are gonna start now, but dinosaurs are like living among us. I wanted to see like T-Rexes running through Manhattan and the army just having to like go up and like with the machine guns try to take them down. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. So excited. And then it turned out to be about giant locusts and them trying to control crops. That's just not how I wanted it to go. It was disappointing. And then, like, I mean, they did bring back the original cast. It was fun to see them all again. It was fun to see Sam Neill and Laura Dern and I almost called him Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum. But really, if you're not going to tell an interesting story, why bother? And the other thing is, they made Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler kind of essentially fall in love, which wouldn't really work because I read the book and he literally said he wasn't going to marry her when the kid asks him he's going to marry her. And B, how shall I put this? In the book he's like 40 and she's like 20. So he could literally be her dad. So it's slightly creepy to me. But with that said, just not a movie that I enjoyed. Coming in 4th place, I'm going to go with Jurassic Park 3. Now, I know what you're all thinking, how dare you put Jurassic Park 3 above these? Jurassic Park 3 is the worst. It's actually kind of underrated. Now, is it a good movie? By all means, no. It's not a good movie. Is it kind of a fun movie? Yeah, it's a fun movie. I enjoy it. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure. Like, I know I shouldn't enjoy it, but I do enjoy it. Because people just love to hate on this movie all day. But it honestly is not as bad as people make it out to be. And that's really why I have it here. It's not great, but it does things right sometimes, and it's just kind of a fun, wacky little adventure to watch. So that's why I have it at 4. Coming in 3rd place is going to be I just butchered that place. Coming in 3rd place is going to be Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I actually really enjoyed Fallen Kingdom. I know a lot of you said, oh my gosh, this movie sucked. Why is this in here? I enjoyed it. I really liked the twist with the girl being like a clone. I thought that was really interesting, and I hated that they kind of screwed around with it in the new one, but I really did like that twist, and I thought it, for all intents and purposes, I thought it was a good movie. It is actually probably, next to the first one, it's probably the most thrilling. There are, like, really, like, my dad is one to, like, kind of, like, jump during movies, and, like, when they were watching it recently, like, and he, like, somersaults through the T-Rex's mouth, my dad literally, like, jumped like this out of his seat. It was really funny. But, yeah, I did enjoy it. I didn't have huge problems with the story, and, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Coming in 2nd place is going to be Jurassic World. Jurassic World is a really fun movie because it's it's essentially Jurassic Park, but with people actually in the park. So it provides this really interesting thing of like, oh shoot, there are actual people in this park, so problems start to occur. Now, it is, again, it's kind of like, I know some things are kind of goofy, like laser guided raptors trying to fight a genetically engineered dinosaur and them having to create a genetically engineered dinosaur because normal dinosaurs aren't exciting enough. But with that said, it's still a fun movie. It's still just a great movie to watch, and I enjoyed this one a lot. So it's definitely a fun one to rewatch. But coming in first place is going to be the original Jurassic Park from 1993. Here, Steven Spielberg, my favorite director of all time, makes one of his absolute best movies. And it's just such a great movie. Now, there are things that I didn't like about it, like, because I've read the book, so I noticed some things I'm like, okay, so the book is far better. But it is still a great movie. The characters are just so enjoyable. The story is awesome. It's got really good action. The dinosaurs for 93, bro. That CGI or whatever it was back then actually looked really, really good. And a lot of the casting was really well done. I think that Wayne Knight, one of the unsung comedians of Hollywood, he's awesome as Dennis Nerdy. Samuel L. Jackson, one of his first parts ever, as John Arnold, he's really good. Richard Attenborough is amazing as John Hammond. As always, Sam Neill is amazing as Alan Grant. Jeff Goldblum is an awesome actor, so I really enjoyed him as Ian Malcolm. Laura Dern's great as Ellie Sattler. They're just the whole cast does it so many favors in just pure acting, because a lot of people really overlook action adventure movies for acting, but the acting is actually really, really good in the movie. And there are like parts in the movie where it scares the living crap out of you. Especially with probably the best sequence in that movie, the kitchen sequence with the raptors. That is super scary. And then also parts get you excited when they first see it and he goes, "Welcome to Jurassic Park," and you hear that great score by John Williams playing. It is a phenomenal movie. I love this movie. One of my favorite movies to rewatch. That is why it comes in first place. Subscribe, hit the bell, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, dinosaurs will eat you. Cool. Bye-bye.